Hey guys, I was talking to Leo and he suggested that I try doing like a daily vlog thing, just kind of talking about what's going on in my life and what I'm doing every day because today was my first day in Korea. I just moved here today. I've been in the country now. Actually, I got in exactly 24 hours ago. Going along with his suggestion, I'm just going to talk for a minute and talk about how my first day in the country has been. And I think I'm going to try to do these in one shots and not edit them because I want it to be easy so that I keep doing them. So if this goes on for too long, I'm sorry. Um, what happened today? Flew into Seoul last night and took a bus from Seoul to Gwangju, which is where I'm living now. I was taken to my apartment, which is where I am now, and immediately just kind of started unpacking. Initial impressions, I was really, really tired and I really didn't feel good. I had a really bad headache and I wasn't sure. All of that was causing me to be like, this was not a good idea. I should not have done this. I feel terrible. I just want to go home. I can't go home. Blah. But that kind of shaped up eventually. We're actually in the middle of a typhoon right now. So there was a ton of rain and a ton of wind, and it was just terrible outside. And I kept waking up all night long because of the wind and the rain and the jet lag and the time change and just everything. Didn't sleep very well. Um, got up in the morning and had all morning basically with nothing to do because I didn't have to be at the school until like 1 o'clock. But I was so nervous that I wouldn't know. I didn't know where my apartment was. It had been dark when I got there. When I got here last night, I didn't know what the outside of the building really looked like. So I was terrified that I wasn't going to be able to find my way back if I left. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I just stayed in the apartment until the head teacher came to gather us all up and take us to the school. So went to the school and met all the other teachers and went to a teachers meeting and started some orientation things where they told us a little bit about the curriculum and how things were, and that was good. We weren't there very long, actually, just a couple of hours. There were actually two other teachers that came in the same time as I did. And we had actually rode the bus together from Seoul to Gwangju, and so that was nice. Got to see knew some people, kind of bonded on the bus ride and in the bus terminal. So after we left the school, they had made arrangements for some of the other teachers to take us out for dinner and kind of show us around and let us know what was going on. But we had a couple of hours till they were out of class, and so we just kind of, the three of us on our own, walked around. And the big thing that we were looking for at the school, we're teaching at a kindergarten school, and at the school, like many places in Korea, like right now in my apartment, I'm not wearing shoes because you don't wear shoes in homes. You take them off when you come in the door. There's actually like a little room and normally a little cupboard where you put your shoes in. But there's also at the school, there are certain areas where you can't wear shoes. You can't wear shoes in the classroom. You wear these like house slipper types of things that they sell. And so we were going out and we were looking for some of those. In the process, we also brought umbrellas because, as I said, there's a typhoon going on and it's kind of crazy outside. So we bought some umbrellas and we're looking for shoes. And I also bought some wrapping paper for the gifts that I'm going to be giving my co-teachers when I start teaching. Bought a hair dryer because I forgot to buy a power converter. I bought a plug converter so I can use my computer, but I didn't buy an actual power converter to use with my blow dryer and straightener. So as you can see, we're having a very interesting hair day because I had no way to really style my hair this morning. It was just air dry and prayer. But I got a blow dryer, so tomorrow will be a lot better. Uh, so we walked around and we did that, and then we met up with the teachers that were going to be taking us out to dinner, and they took us out for galbi, which was very interesting. I was very, very thankful that I had been watching Eat Your Kimchi's videos, which I'll post a link in the doobly doo to their vlog because it's just fantastic. They do food reviews, and they had talked about galbi, so I kind of knew what was going into it. But it was actually, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was really good. It was very good food. They actually got us three different kinds. The first we had just like plain galbi, which is what galbi is there's like a burner in the middle of the table with hot coals under it so that it's hot, and they give you raw meat and you cook it on this little grill thing, and then you pick it off and you eat it. They give you lettuce leaves, and you put the meat on the lettuce leaf with some sauce and usually a bit of garlic and some egg that they cook on the table too, and some rice, and you cook it, eat it all up, and wrap it all up, and it's really good. But we got the regular meat, and then we got like a garlic pork, and then we got like a spicy pork. And I tried kimchi. Kimchi was very good. It was not near as spicy as I thought it was, but the spicy pork galbi burned my mouth. Like for half an hour afterwards, my lips felt like it was so spicy. I could not handle it. So I didn't eat much of the spicy, but the regular and the garlic it was really, really good. We also had soju, which was interesting. It was a lot like vodka, but not as strong in terms of taste. Like I'm used to drinking cheap college vodka where, it kind of smells like rubbing alcohol and tastes like it too. And it wasn't quite like that. It was, I wouldn't say watered down because it was still really strong, but it was good. It was drinkable, and we did the shots like you're supposed to do. Things that I noticed about myself today. I've been doing like Rosetta Stone Korean, and I've been watching the videos and trying to get a handle on the language. Everything that I learned went completely out of my head. I got in these situations where, it would be appropriate to say annyeonghaseyo, and I know how to say annyeonghaseyo, which is hello. And instead I'm going hi, because I'm not bright like that, I guess. And the same with thank you, kamsahamnida, and I'm not saying that, I'm saying thanks. And then realizing later that I should have said this word that I know, and same with kind of Korean customs. I was good. I remembered, 2 hands when you're passing and collecting things, and when people are running out of beverages, you pour for everybody else, and all that stuff with the meal. But yeah, the language is, and I'm recognizing it's kind of the same thing, the same situation that I had with German, where I understood when people were saying these things to me, and I understood what it meant, but when it came to me replying, I just had this block. And so I'm really trying not to do what I did with German, which is to make it so that I can completely understand what everybody's saying, but not be able to respond, because that's where I am with German. When I tried to speak German, I sound like a 3-year-old, but I can understand when people are speaking German, which, interesting, one of the other teachers speaks German, and he was talking to German with another girl, and I completely understood what they were saying, but I couldn't contribute to the conversation because, like I said, I just have some kind of weird thing going on. So I'm back in the apartment now and trying to prepare for tomorrow and watching some American movies because I want to watch something, but when I turn on the TV, there's no English subtitles, obviously, because it's Korea, and I don't understand what anybody's saying. And it's entertaining for about 10 or 15 minutes, just kind of sit there and watch and try to pick up some of the language, but after a while, I want to know what's going on. So I think that's all I'm going to put on here for today. The video is already getting longer than I normally like to make them. I don't think they're all going to be this long. But like I said, Leo thought this would be a good idea. I'm going to post a link to his channel too, so that you can have that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these, and if not, sorry, let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.